At first glance, Stull Cemetery may seem like an ordinary cemetery, but to others who know its history, hearing its name may give them chills. Stull is known as one of the 7 gateways to hell. It is said that a staircase descends beneath the ground that leads to the very depths of hell, and that on Halloween night, the devil himself ascends from that staircase to visit his witch mistress who is buried in Stull Cemetery. The location has many different rumors surrounding it. Many involve the church that used to be there that was knocked down many years ago. One of these rumors being that rain refused to fall inside the walls of the building, even when there was no roof. It is said that the Pope refuses to fly above this location because it is known to be so haunted. When I was researching Stull, I read quite a few stories that people had posted from when they had visited Stull. One of them was a couple of people who were wanting to figure out the truth about the cursed location. They went to see what was really up with the place, and at first everything seemed normal until they discovered a large pool of blood. Initially, when planning out this documentary, I wanted to visit Stull, see it up close, and see if the rumors were true. But in doing research, I realized that it's kept pretty locked up. There's no trespassing signs posted around the cemetery. Police make their rounds. So I'm going to try, but I'm not sure how close I'll be able to get. I want to respect the residents of the town, and I want to respect those buried there. So I gathered up my stuff to prepare for the long drive. Stull is about 3.5 hours away from where I was at, so I had to stop for some snacks before the trip. When we finally arrived at Stull, everything seemed normal and relatively quiet. It was definitely a small town. The only place to park by the cemetery was in front of what seemed like a house. We weren't able to get too close, and since it was such a small town, I didn't want to seem like I was intruding. From the short time I was there, nothing seemed unordinary about the cemetery, but it was nice to finally be able to see it in person. As for if I think the cemetery is haunted or not, I'm not sure. From reading stories, it seems to me that something creepy or unnerving may have happened there in the past, and as time went on, the stories told became more and more extreme. After all, Stull Cemetery has been around since 1857, which leaves a long time for stories to have become misconstrued. While legends have been being passed down for over 100 years, none made it into print until the 1970s. The University of Kansas published an article on November of 1974 detailing strange occurrences that occurred inside of Stull. This article could have certainly popularized the legend and resulted in more widespread retellings and possible exaggerations surrounding the cemetery. While I believe that these stories may have become exaggerated over time, they seemed very real to some people, so who am I to tell people what they can and can't believe?